Hello guys, this is CodeNCode and welcome to Mastering Data Structure and Algorithm course overview. As you guys know, I have been teaching for like 8 years almost, right? And I have got almost everything that is required for you to just go through the DSA round of any company, right? And also do well in competitive programming. I have covered everything starting from the basic till the advanced algorithms and data structure, right? So I think it's time for me to guide you that how you can leverage all of the courses that I have put out and make the best use of it to grow as fast as you can, right? So yeah, in this series what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you through the journey that how you can utilize the resources, be it lectures, video lectures or textual resources to master particular category, right? So this is just the overview of what we are going to cover in this series. Okay, so again, welcome to Mastering Data Structure and Algorithm course overview, right? So let's take a look. So first of all, what is this series going to offer, right? So guidance, of course, as I talked earlier. So this series is going to guide you to how to navigate in mastering data structure and algorithm for competitive programming CP or for interviews, right? Of course, resources, I'll provide resources to you for a particular concept that we are going to cover, be it graph algorithms, DP, grid, doesn't matter, whichever we are going to cover. I'll provide you textual or video lectures resources so that you can master that concept. And again, I have a lot of lectures put out, but I still love to learn. So there are so many textual resources that I myself utilize. So I have a list of thoroughly curated list of resources that I can share with you, right? Then, of course, practice problems. As the saying goes, practice makes a man perfect, right? So for each concept that we are going to cover, I'll provide you textual or video lecture resources. Along with it, I'll provide you a lot of practice problems. Not just any random practice problems, but practice problem chosen so that you can practice that concept that we are learning and different use cases of it. Because if you have been doing competitive programming, or even if you have a little bit of experience of competitive programming, you do realize that just uh, just the fact that you know binary search doesn't mean you'll be able to solve all of the problem of binary search that appears in competitive programming or interviews. Why? Because that's the beauty of competitive programming or algorithmic problems, is that the problems are designed in such a way that you will be surprised to see, oh, this XYZ data structure or algorithm could have been used in this way also. So the practice problems I will be providing you will be targeting specific use cases of that concept that we are going to cover, right? So yeah, this is what I'm going to offer you: guidance, resources, and practice problems, right? Now, what are we going to cover in this series? Of course, we will cover a lot of things like basic algorithms, which includes like binary search, monotonic stack, right? Things like that. And then we have bit manipulation, number theory, graph algorithms, string algorithms, greedy algorithms, dynamic programming. You see a lot of things. Combinatorics, geometry, and of course, finally, yeah. Just let me check this. Yeah, major data structures. Why do I say major data structures? Because there are a lot of data structures which may not yield best result of your input time, invested time, because they are not as frequently asked. For example, segmentary beats, right? This is one of the data structure of segmentary. You can say it's an advanced data structure, but it's not like you won't see problems based on segmentary beats, but the probability is very very low. So we will cover major data structure that are highly probable to appear either in competitive programming or in interview. All right, and I have put out these data structure and algorithms, right? It doesn't mean we are only going to cover this. I have put down all of the major categories. If I might have missed some of the categories, do let me know in the comment section. All right. So yeah, this is what we are going to cover in this series. And of course, finally, thank you for your support, always being there for me. And if you have any queries, suggestions, of course, or doubts, or particular requests that we should cover this also, do let me know in the comment section. All right, so yeah, this is it for this lecture. Thank you guys for watching, and till the next video drops, keep coding. Thank you.